problem for us. I only speak enough Spanish to embarrass myself at a Mexican restaurant. So I was a little nervous, but actually, I was working with a woman before, and I was really sad to not get to work with a girl, but to tell you the truth, I think I like an underdog more than I like a lady. It's surprising. My contestant thought that he was out of the running. He was the alternate until last night, and now he is back in the running. And I have to tell you, I didn't actually know he was out of the running because he has been at every open mic this week. Even though he didn't even think it was in it, he has been working his tail off. And I have been so impressed with him, so impressed with his work ethic and his drive and his ambition. And I just think he is the neatest person. And I just want to say, like, he showed up today at my house to go over stuff, and he had written an entire page of new jokes. I was just floored. I was like, oh, that takes me like a month. Knock it off, dude. So I just want you guys to remember that this guy has the total underdog Rocky Balboa scene. You know, he's our Rocky Balboa of this scene. And I just want to bring him on stage, have everybody do a quick little Rudy, 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 Rudy. Yeah, Kevin Hall, everybody!
Gracias, Emma. Súper fantástico, muchas gracias. Todo fue súper bien, increíble. Bienvenidas a todos esta noche aquí en Liquid Labs de Boise. ¿Qué es la mitad de uno? Sorry. I get mixed up sometimes. I have a huge following in Nampa. Yeah, and you know, that one kills at the Martinez family quinceañera. So a little bit about myself. I come from a really big, massively dysfunctional family. How dysfunctional? For example, just recently learned, informed by my parents, that I was adopted. Just this past Thanksgiving, my mother and father sat me down, and my mother and my father said, Mira, mijo, tu papá y yo, your father and I, we have to explain something to you. Tenemos que explicarte algo. Tú no eres un mexicano. You are not Mexican. ¿Qué? Amor, no entiende. ¿Cómo se dice adoptado en inglés? Adopted. Mijo, sweetheart, you were adopted. ¿Cómo? Amor, ¿cómo se dice gringo en inglés? Amor, no sé. Gringo es gringo. Gringo? No, it's a mess. It is a big mess. That's my family, but that's okay. I mean, looking at it on the bright side, you know, my radio career is taking off. I'm doing a lot of radio spots down at Bustos Media. Yeah, it's the Spanish radio station. It's Nampa Caldwell Boulevard. You guys know it? Past the Karcher Mall. You don't know the Karcher Mall? It's still there, you guys. You might have heard some of my work. What's one that I've done recently? Llame ya al 340-2823. Compra sus boletos por este fin de semana, sábado gigante, en el Monster Truck Rally en Nampa. I get to meet some of my radio fans in person from time to time, and you know, I met a guy the other day, and he was looking at me, and he's like, and I'm like, what? Don't tell me. You didn't know I was a gringo. And he's like, no, I knew you were a gringo, I just thought you'd be bigger. You know, and it's true. I am of smaller stature, and you know, I've been that way all my life. I mean, I'm like 5'2" on a good day. And, you know, it does kind of suck, honestly. I mean, you know, one time I got beat up by a 60-year-old man. Yeah, he grabbed me by my shirt and slammed me up on the hood of the car, and thank goodness my wife was there to save me. Yeah. She grabbed the club out of the back seat and came around the car, and she almost took his head off. And you know, okay, so while it is sort of a humbling, you know, boost or blow to my ego, you know, the thing is, to my credit, I mean, he was a fit 60. Right? I mean, and I saw his Pilates mat in his car. You know, and the thing is, I finally made a decision. I told my buddy of mine in the Army, who's in the Army, and I was like, can you teach me something? I can't constantly rely on my wife for protection. I gotta have something. He's like, I'll teach you something. It's called the Ranger Chokehold, but you can only use it in the most extreme circumstances because you can kill somebody. I said, great. So I learned it. And recently, I had the opportunity to use it. Guy was harassing my brother. He wouldn't stop. And so, I put him in the Ranger Chokehold. And I told him, I said, you let go of my brother right now. I got you in the Ranger Chokehold. You're going to be unconscious in less than 3 seconds. And you guys, I was horrified. And here's the amazing thing. He let go. So I let go. And then the 3 other dudes and my brother's groomsmen in the bridal party let go. And from there, he got up, put on his cummerbund and his bow tie. He was huge. I was out of moves, short of the Ranger Chokehold, and I'm out of time. I really hope to get to tell you the rest of the story next Saturday. This has been incredible. Thank you very much, everybody. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches.
Thank you, Kevin. That was